Hello, hello, my friends. Good morning. How are you all doing today? Greetings and happy Thursday. I'm definitely not forgetting to turn on these lights behind me. So, oh yeah, I forgot. One of them totally reset on me. That's fun. Should be fine though. Coleman, congrats on being first, and good morning to you. Good morning, Blue. Love the color of the shirt. Thank you so much, Blue. Appreciate that. I seem to have not acquired morning beverages, so I'm gonna go grab those real quick. They're on the kitchen counter, so I will only take 1 second. Be right back. Bogan, good day to you, my friend. Apologies. Left those on the counter, and I can't really drink them if they're in the other room, you know? So we got our Church of Glen mug today with the coffee mix. Doing pretty well though, Bogan. How are you? How are you doing today? Yesterday was a solid day for me. I've been trying to teach myself this, and not just like super recently, but I've been trying to teach myself, or at least just say things in my head like everything takes longer than you think it does, because I'm a person who I'm sort of habitually late, and I don't like that about myself. And the reason why I'm late is not because, like, I don't know how to put it. Very good. Thanks for asking. Of course, Bogan. And good morning, Lady Iron. Hi, hi. We're unfortunately back to work today, aren't we? You're always late too. So the reason I'm always late is because, like, I'm a pretty busy guy just in general. And I don't necessarily mean like I'm always doing something, although that isn't too far from the truth. There's always something going on up here, right? And so for me, that's kind of where my busyness comes from, is like trying to like filter in the noise. Like, for instance, I'm not going to share exactly what this is. But like, I just was going to sign up for this program. This paper's been sitting on my desk now for probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I'm like, I should do that right now. I did it before stream, and I'm like, why am I doing this like right now? This has been here for a week and a half, 2 weeks. And my thought was like, well, but if I just do it now, it'll only take a couple minutes. But that popped into my mind this morning before I'm like going live, and I'm like, I could have done it right after stream. You know, I could have done my morning meeting, which I need to check to see if I have today. But anyway, there's just a lot going on for me, and so trying to like reduce the noise, and then also if I have a to-do list and I'm like, okay, I have to stop working on this by this time, I'm like, well, shoot, I did stop at that time, but that still didn't give me enough time, or, you know, whatever it is. Like, things take longer than I plan them to take. So Booger Burger, how you doing? ADHD stuff, right? I know. I've never been diagnosed or anything. Never really, I would say I probably don't have ADHD, but like, I wonder also if ADHD could be a spectrum, you know? Because then that wouldn't surprise me. So that sounds like ADHD, like, coming from someone who was recently diagnosed. Were you really? How recent is recently? And Booger, I hope you're having a good day thus far. To be honest, I mean, part of it would just be like the fact that I would be uneducated, so I don't know. Oh, it was earlier this year. I don't know, like, you know, I feel like a lot of people would have at least some of the symptoms. You know what I mean? And so I don't know how they decide, like, okay, this person has enough symptoms to be diagnosed. This person doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like most everybody is going to have some symptoms of ADHD. Just because we got a lot of things vying for our attention these days. You know what I mean? So I heard ADHD. You did. You sure did. So yeah, I kind of wonder. It would be interesting. What was the process like for getting that diagnosis, if you don't mind, or really diagnosis? But if you don't mind sharing that, Iron, I'd be kind of curious. I am trying to get seen by somebody for my Achilles, so maybe while I'm at it, I just go see somebody else too. I don't know. I don't really know what it's like. Ooh, that's a good mix right there. That's a good mix. I went through all the questions with the therapist and ticked almost all of them off. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's see. How do you know if you have ADHD? Just Google it. Let's see. People with ADHD experience an ongoing pattern of the following types of symptoms: inattention, having difficulty paying attention; hyperactivity, having too much energy or moving and talking too much; impulsivity, acting without thinking or having difficulty with self-control. Okay, I don't think any of those just yet. I mean, at least not in the general sense, maybe more in a specific sense. Acting without thinking or having difficulty with self-control, that could describe kind of like what I did. Like, that was very impulsive of me this morning to try to sign up for that program I had. But I would say generally, I don't know that I do that with everything, so maybe that's what it is. So I have inattentive types, so no hyperactive stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Some people with ADHD mainly have symptoms of inattention. Others mostly have symptoms of hyperactivity, impulsivity. Some people have both types of symptoms. So there you go. I didn't read that so far. Hiya, Steph. Welcome in. ADHD tend to avoid doing boring things. Boring things. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Signs of inattention may include challenges with paying close attention to details or making seemingly careless mistakes at work or during other activities. Sustaining attention for long tasks such as preparing reports, completing forms, or reviewing lengthy papers. Listening closely when spoken to directly. That part I know I don't struggle with. I think I'm a good listener. Sustaining attention for long tasks? I mean, man, I feel like that's just about everybody, isn't it? That's like everybody I know, at least. Paying close attention to details or making seemingly careless mistakes at work or during other activities. I think that's something that I'm typically pretty good at. It depends on what it is. But like, a lot of my work is very detail oriented. Following instructions and finishing duties in the workplace, not usually an issue. Sorty, how you doing? How the heck are you? We were just talking about, do you think you might have ADHD? Well, no, to be honest, I never really thought I did have ADHD. And then I was talking about this morning, just something that I did. And then that's when a couple of people mentioned ADHD. So, love that we're just diagnosing you on the flight. We should definitely not consider this a diagnosis. Very unofficial. I'm not on WebMD, but, you know, it's... Oh, that was weird. The music just kind of stopped. Okay. Dr. Goots, we self-diagnosed and talking about some ADHD. So what led this conversation is I got this letter in the mail, and it's the details to sign up for a program. And my thought was this morning, I was like, I should just sign up for this. It's been sitting on my desk for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I should just sign up for it. Because it'll probably only take a minute. And I did it before stream, and then I started stream late because of it. Now, I was only about 2 minutes late on starting stream, but like still, it was, you know, it's just one of those things like I didn't have to do that. That's been sitting there for two weeks. It doesn't have a deadline to my knowledge. But I was just like, I'll just take 2 minutes. It did take probably about 2 minutes, maybe 3-4 minutes, but I mean, I started late because of it, you know? So it's just, I just was talking about that and how I'm kind of like, I'm typically a late person because I've got a lot going on, a lot of it in my brain, trying to like filter out what I need to do. What's going on, Coleman? Trying to filter out what I need to do before I leave the, you know, go out the door or whatever it is. So, ooh, hang on a second. So we're just reading. So I was just like, oh, how do you know? Like, I mean, I think everybody has some symptoms of ADHD. Everybody that I know has some symptoms of ADHD. But I guess what I'm wondering is like, how do you go from like, okay, you have a couple symptoms, but that's not enough for ADHD diagnosis to, oh, you're definitely diagnosed with ADHD. You know what I mean? So with me, I would look at that paper every morning and say, I should do that, and then never do it. Now you're in good word talk, right? Oops, I forgot my exclamation. I'm too indecisive to decide whether that is ADHD-ish or not. Probably have ADHD myself. Well, here's one. This is pretty recent for me, though. Losing things such as keys, wallets, and phones. I keep misplacing my wallet, like, repeatedly. Mrs. Magoots got me an early birthday gift, and it's a... I don't have my wallet in here anymore, but it's just this little tile. So it's basically the size of a credit card. It's a little bit thicker than a credit card, but it's the same size and shape as a credit card. And it just slides in your wallet, and it's basically like it makes a chiming sound from your, you know, you can trigger it from your phone to help you find your wallet, you know. But also it works on, it's basically like an air tag. Okay, loot spot. Ah, loot spot. Let's freaking go. Loot spot. Yes. How many was that? Was that 3 or 2? 2. Okay. 2 sex robots. Man, way to be, loot spot. I'm so proud of him. He's learning. Getting my ADHD diagnosis was like legit life-changing. Even though functionally nothing really changed, having an explanation for so many things I thought were personal deficiencies and failures was such a huge boost to my self-esteem. What, so obviously self-esteem boost is huge. Is there anything else, like, what else do they do to like make it like improve? You know what I mean? Like to, other than just like knowing that you're not like an idiot, you know what I mean? Like, clearly you're not an idiot, sorty. So like, you probably have some of that like self-deprecating talk sometimes. I mean, I do. I know I do that to myself. But again, I don't know if that's... Sometimes I just forget things, you know what I mean? And so I don't know. I think it's possible to be forgetful without necessarily having, you know, ADHD, but I don't know. Also, I hope you guys understand. I hope I'm not sounding derogatory saying any of this stuff. I just never actually really thought of it. You know, I knew it existed. Certainly knew it existed. Know a lot of people with it, but I never really considered. Kind of thing can happen when you're stressed though, and you have been super busy. Yeah, and that's the other thing is I've always just said, well, it's just the stress. You know, this season is very busy, you know, like the spring season is always super busy. And then there's sort of a detox time, if you will. Like the spring has me so busy, and then all of a sudden, you know, responsibilities just get slashed in half pretty much. And then I'm just trying to kind of like catch my breath. So I still feel like I should be moving a mile a minute, but oh, Coleman said, bye, I love you. Wait, when did he say that? Oh, that was 20 hours ago. Okay. That was the end of stream yesterday. I just saw that. I never saw the message on that. ADHD tests are so boring. Kind of, let's see. Same bear, constantly lose stuff and find in the oddest places. Full cup of coffee in my pantry. Oh, really? What a good boy. Last few weeks, I cannot tell you how many hours I've spent just looking for my phone. I've had to start leaving music on so I can figure out where I've left it. Oh, geez. I've heard worse. Yeah, I certainly don't want it to sound derogatory. I have You know, I've never really talked about this at length before. Wait, didn't you see that? You sent a message after talking about how this messages count towards... Oh, that's true. I didn't read the actual text, though, if I'm being honest. I missed the message. Hey, hun. Why he was talking to... What? Yes. 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 Mrs. Magoots was passing through and said, I don't think you actually finished what you were saying about the tile, which the tile is the tracker in my wallet. Basically, I set it up. It works the same way as an AirTag. That's my understanding. I don't have any Apple products, so other than my MacBook. So, but it seems to work pretty much the same way as an AirTag. I can trigger a noise to help me find it from my phone. Also, if I were to lose my phone, but I have my wallet, I can trigger it from my wallet to help me find my phone, which is kind of cool. So it works both ways. So, babe, the tile, babe, no. We'll get a daily. I won't miss this daily combo for so long. I honestly just didn't see it. What if I have ADHD? Proceeds to not finish his thought about the tile and get sidetracked. That's why she came in here. She's like, it's funny that you didn't finish that sentence. And I was like, well, but I was saying hello to somebody in chat. She's like, well, but you got distracted. So anyway, daily combo. What's your favorite comfort food? But Sorty said earlier, main thing was access to medication. I know some people are uncomfy with meds, but in my opinion, it's a tool, and the tool belt can help big time on days I know I need to lock in. Otherwise, it's more so been my own approach to how I manage myself. Habit forming, approaching tasks I don't like from different, more ADHD-friendly angles, etc. I by no means have it all figured out yet, but now I know the enemy rather than just thinking I suck and was faking things decently. Okay. Yeah, and that's what I mean, like the self-deprecating thoughts, I would definitely want that freedom for anybody that has those self-deprecating thoughts. Another thing that popped into my mind as we were kind of laughing about the fact that I got sidetracked is, you guys do also see me like pretty soon after I wake up every day. And I do think there is, you know, we obviously joke about our brains a lot, but I do think there is certainly something to being awake for a longer period of time, you know. Do you know how long the battery is expected to last on it? I've been looking into getting a few. Ooh, that's a great question, Steph. I don't. Maybe that's something I can find out real quick, though. How long do tile batteries last? Tile battery life. The battery will work for up to a year, and they just work on a coin cell battery. Oh, some tiles have non-replaceable batteries. Okay. Ooh, is it mine might be a slim. Hang on, let me see what type of tile I've got. I actually don't know which one mine is. I recycled the packaging. I have the tile slim. It's basically meant specifically for a wallet. So my battery cannot be replaced. Yeah, so if you look up here, I'll just share this in chat. This is what I have right here. It's pretty good, honestly. Like, it's been, I've used it 3-4 times now. Because what'll end up happening is I have my key card that I use to get into the school that I coach at. I keep that in my wallet. And so when I travel for practice, I always have my wallet on me, but it may end up, I carry so many different bags, because I have a lot of crap. So, it may end up in like one of 3 different bags. So that worked. How did you gigantify and honk at the same time? That's very cool. Don't get distracted again. No, it was just a question you asked. It was just a question you asked. Here we go down the wormhole. Banana split with extra cherries and sprinkles. That's your favorite comfort food? I have to think about what mine would be. Man, I tell you what, there's a place nearby that has basically mac and cheese is Lady Iron's comfort food. I'm just kidding. You're good. There's a place not too far away, that they have like their whole menu is comfort food. And we went there for my birthday at least once, but I was trying to think if we went twice as well. But they're known for fried chicken, but they have everything. I mean, they have a bunch of different comfort foods, and everything I've had from them has been just good, really good. They make homemade biscuits that are super good. They've got corn nuts that are homemade that are really good. All sorts of stuff. Mac and cheese with tuna and peas or pizza probably. Ooh, with tuna and peas, huh? Or pizza. Yeah, man, that's good stuff. It's funny. I'm the reason I went and got an acai bowl yesterday, and the reason I did that was because I was talking with some of my athletes about just like some of the healthier foods we like and everything, and we just got to talking about different fruits. And a little less this time. I realize I'm being distracted. Yeah, it's better. Is that a Guinness? No. It kind of looks like it, right? That is that's an Americano. How could you not be distracted with the misses around? Aw. Well, to me, I didn't want to ignore her. That's why I changed gears over there. But yeah, this place that I'm talking about for comfort food, the first time I ever went was with work, and it was like basically I think it was our kind of Christmas party, or, you know, sort of end of year celebration with work. And they just were like, well, we're going to try a bunch of different things because we've got a bunch of people here. So we're just going to try a bunch of different things, get a bunch of the appetizers, you know, and then get whatever you want for food. So I tried a lot of things on the menu. And like I said, every freaking thing was good. And those of you that are going to be in town for Gen Con, we could go there if you want. It'll probably end up being pretty busy depending on when we go, but some good stuff. Really good stuff. They make, like I said, they're known for fried chicken. And they also have like a hot honey that you can put on it. It's very good. Very good. So, but anyway, I should stop talking about food because, yeah, like I said, I was talking about fruit yesterday and went and got an acai, or 2 days ago, went and got an acai bowl because I was like, man, I haven't had that in a long time. I should go get that. And I did. It was good. It was delicious. So I'm not upset about it, but it did lead me to go do that. So maybe I gotta cut back on the food talk. But anyway, this has been interesting. I will say, yeah, I'm looking at this, the inattention. So I don't think I have hyperactivity, but I do have some impulsivity, I guess, a little bit. Let's see. Well, let's just read signs, just so I finish this thought too. Signs of inattention may include challenges with, and we read the one about paying close attention to details, sustaining attention for long tasks, listening closely when spoken to directly, following instructions, finishing duties in the workplace, organizing tasks and activities, and managing time. Managing time is admittedly a struggle for me. I feel like I'm fairly organized, but I'm not as organized with my time. So engaging in tasks that require sustained attention, not too bad, I think. Sometimes I mean, I get really locked in at work sometimes. Losing things such as keys, wallets, and phones. I don't really lose them often. I don't lose them like, but it has been happening more recently. Excuse me. Being easily distracted by unrelated thoughts or stimuli. I do have that. Being forgetful in daily activities such as paying bills, keeping appointments, or returning calls. I would say I don't have that. Typically, I'm pretty good. I will say one thing I'm terrible about. Cappy, hello. How are you doing? One thing I'm terrible about is I will think of somebody's, like, I will remember it's somebody's birthday, and I'll be like, I need to text that person, or call that person or whatever. And I can't in the moment, but I'll just tell myself, I'll do it. I'll do it right after I'm done with this. Forget for the rest of the day, and then I feel bad. So I'll send them a message late, be like, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I was thinking about you today, and I didn't text you. So that happens. But the signs of hyperactivity and impulsivity may include experiencing extreme restlessness, difficulty sitting still for extended periods, or wearing others and or wearing others out with one's activity. I don't have that. Fidgeting with or tapping hands or feet or squirming in seat. I don't have that. Being unable to engage quietly in leisure activities. No. Talking excessively. By whose definition? Answering questions before they are asked completely. Sometimes. I mean, I think that's one that like everybody could relate to. Having difficulty waiting one's turn, such as waiting in line. No. Interrupting or intruding on others. Again, everybody has that. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's why I never really thought of it. Speaking of food, I had an allergic reaction last night. I could barely see out of my right eye, and this morning I looked like someone cast disfiguration on my face. What happened, Steph? What did you eat? Touched a carrot and then I rubbed my eye. I'm allergic to carrots. Carrots? Oh my gosh. Are you, you said this morning you did? So, are you okay by now? Losing your wallet's just old age. Hello, Koro. Different types of ADHD for what it's worth. It doesn't always mean hyperactive like how you picture the stereotypical ADHD kid. Inattentive type is what used to be called ADD, and one way it can present. Okay, so that's what, and that was another thing I had wondered about was ADD. What happened to ADD? And I guess it's basically, it's just an inattentive variation. Okay, thank you for that, Sorty. And when did you receive your diagnosis? Favorite comfort food is Coleman. That's why so many women aren't diagnosed until later in life, because of Coleman being everybody's favorite comfort food. Hang on, what? Hello, beautiful Kirk. How you doing? No, I'm actually trying to follow what Steph was saying here. Just because losing your wallet is what Iron said or what Sorty said. Sounds like you have some ADHD tendencies, but not full on ADHD. You'd be pretty sure for some of those ones if you had ADHD. That's kind of how I feel, yeah. So I think I think some people believe that we're overdiagnosing ourselves with certain, you know, things. I'm not necessarily somebody that believes that, but I also do feel like we tend to find commonalities amongst each other, and so that's where I'm sort of like, I don't know. I mean, I could very well have it. But I also certainly wouldn't want to self-diagnose it, you know? Spooky, hello. Where my goblin? I do have APD, which is auditory processing disorder. So many abbreviations. Just thought I'd add another into the mix. There are a lot of abbreviations, right? Yeah. Sorty, sorry, Sorty, thank you so much for the info this morning. This has seriously been very enlightening. Yeah. I promise you guys, I've never looked at like ADHD like, oh my God, no, I don't, you know, like I don't want to be seen as somebody that has ADHD. Like I seriously don't care. I don't freaking care. Like I really, as I've gotten older, I've started to care less and less about how others might perceive me. It just doesn't really, it doesn't bother me, you know? So I promise, like I've never looked at ADHD as something that's like shameful or anything like that. So I apologize if any of the things I've said this morning have made it sound like that. That is not the case. But it's one of those things, like you said, everyone has some things, but when you have almost all of them at the same time, that's more when you get diagnosed. Fair enough. Thank you so much, seriously, for all the info. Answering questions before they're finished being asked. Everyone does that sometimes, but for me it happens as like a near involuntary thing because my brain's smashing the A button through the conversation thinking it knows where things are going. I love that description too. Lucky boob for today to be a good day. You got that. You got that. Oh, also, I haven't put this away yet. Can we please have today be a great day? Oh, lucky boob. It should be. We're squeezing. Look at how hard we're squeezing the lucky boob. It should be a pretty lucky day today. I'm hungry, but I got no food. I need to go to the store, but I'm too comfy in bed. More important question is, how are you? Doing well, Kirk. Doing well. Doing pretty well. I know the feeling on the hungry, but got no food. I mean, we have some food right now, but like right at this point, I've got a recipe that I have to make, and I'm like, I mean, I don't have to. We still have a little bit of food left over, but it's one of those things where I'm going to have to cook this at some point. What if the boob exploded? Oh, that would be a really sad day. That would be a really, really sad day. Let's hope that day never happens. Especially because you know, the nipple of the boob, that's where everything would explode out. So that would be just like devastating all over the keyboard, all over the monitor, maybe even the face cam, you know. That'd be terrible. That'd be the luckiest day of all. That would be the unluckiest day for me, at least. Me and Blue need it next Saturday. My goodness, it is. Man, you guys are celebrating my birthday by moving. That does not sound very fun, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. If you hit the face cam with an explosion, you are talented. Well, this has been an enlightening conversation this morning. Disregarding the explosion talk there at the end. Yeah. We'll definitely do a toast to you as well. I'll even have a drink on your behalf. I mean, technically, my birthday is not that day. It's the next day. But that's my birthday weekend, for what it's worth. Excuse me. Ooh, Nonder and Nonsters, cheers and welcome in, you Raiders. How you doing today? Cheers. I just got the pinky up right here, and I didn't even really mean to. Pinky's up because I'm fancy. Cheers. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Hello, Clumsy. Hello, Ursa. Hello, Nonder. How you guys doing today? History fact of the day. I have a desk calendar with a this day in history. Need to update it, so I'm sharing. June 20th, 1975, Steven Spielberg's Jaws was released. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I should do a rewatch of Jaws. I haven't seen it in a while. And Jordan, hello. Poochie Bebo sucks, but you're awesome raid. Wait, what's wrong with Bebo? What's Bebo doing this time? I'll go to the store in a bit and also let someone cook for me today. Just need Taco Bell to start serving lunch items. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute. Taco Bell does serve lunch, Kirk. But you mean it's not time for that yet. Understood. Poochie Daddy non-raid. Fancy gripping. He's so fancy. I always drink from my water bottle with my pinky up because I'm fancy like that. Do you? What kind of water bottle is it? Is it like is it reusable like this? And so you would just do something like that. Got to raid and run because I forgot to get recycles out. Oh no! We'll get that recycling. Sorty B. Oh, you know, he's just the worst. Sorry that I didn't acknowledge you in chat earlier. Lucy, you're good, Nonder. It's all good. It's all good. Can we see your sticker bottles? Bottle stickers. I was like, wait a minute. Make sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? I've got some more stickers I need to slap on here, but this is a Redbubble sticker. It's kind of torn. But yeah, the rest of them are actually in pretty good shape still. Loving the Skyrim lo-fi in the background. It's funny. I picked this video to listen to today. Instantly knew what it was, you know, but I didn't realize it was just gonna do. Yeah, I didn't realize it was just one song on a loop. So, hi, bye, working, Mersa. Have a good day working. Can you fix my entity framework model for me? It keeps breaking. I mean, I could try. Don't have dyslexia, but my brain doesn't always word order correctly. Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that. Sometimes it's not even word order, right, Ursa? It's like, I know I have this where I will switch letters of two words, you know? Like if Coleman here says, by MRSA, I might read that sometimes as my Bursa, you know? And it's like, well, that's something entirely different. I know we all transpose letters like that. It's pretty funny. My Sharona. Exactly. Coleman knows. Shy Marona. Actually, it'd be Shy Marona, wouldn't it? Dang it. Shy Marona. Naming him Bursa. Isn't that what Ghost did one day? Just came in and called everybody their same name just with a B in front. And that's why Omina turned into Bomina. I ship Lutz and Bursa, my Bursa. Shy hello. I have not seen Dune. I'm so sorry. I really want to. I just have to find the time to set aside 6 hours. That's all. So I can watch them both. Is the second one as long? Are they both as long as one another? Dune runtime. 2.5 hours and 2 hours and 46 minutes. Okay, that's not as long as I thought. They're both long, both incredible though. That is literally, and I mean literally, the only reason I have not watched them. Is just because I need to set aside the time. And would you watch them concurrently like that? Would that be... Wait, not concurrently. What's it called? Sequentially. Would you watch them sequentially? Would that be good? Or would that be like just too much? Movies are way too long these days. They are getting, I mean, some of them are pretty long. That is one reason why we've tended to watch more shows. Like, even if we watch a, like, I mean, we're rewatching Dexter because, I mean, yeah, that's what we do. So we're on season 7 of Dexter, which is, you know, kind of, it's a little bit downhill from here. But anyway, they're hour-long episodes, you know, so if we want to watch one episode, we can. But sometimes we'll even watch 2 episodes. And it's like, that intermission in between just changes everything. It changes everything, you know? I'd watch them in order, but you could split them up over 2 sittings fine. Okay. Yes, my lady. They are too long, though. I'm trying to think of the last movie I saw that was like that was a pretty long movie, and I was like, you know what? Could have been even longer. And I'm trying to think of what it would have been. Lord of the Rings, the extended cuts. Good luck in your stand-up, Sorty. That reminds me, I better check to see if I have a stand-up today. Because I felt like for some reason I didn't. Was it Twilight, Koro? Oh yeah, definitely Twilight, yeah, for sure. Oh, that's... I do have a stand-up today. All right. I do have a stand-up. I thought I did, but I also wondered because yesterday's was canceled and he had actually canceled another one at some point. So I thought maybe it was today's. It was not today's. How are you, Sorty? I was lurking in your stream last night. Looked like a lot of fun. What a weekend. What a weekend. All extended cut you. Should have had this daily combo question yesterday with that Taco Bell talk. Right? I know. We're Twilight pilled now. Hope you're home today with the sweet Koro bean. Yeah, how is this? Has the schedule changed for you? Doing fine, doing fine. Finally, hopefully escaping the clutches of a very chaotic, like 2 to 3 month stretch. I feel that too. Man, do I feel that. All right. Also don't need this any longer. Don't need to have a stream of myself up now that Nander's rated over. So I didn't need to put on the charger. I think it was charging all last night. Been in the office a bit more because I have some on-site stuff I'm wrapping up. That's what I figured, yeah. That's what I figured. Gotta make a quick call. We'll cash you the TV back soon. All right, Steph. Have a good call. It's a good one. I had a call yesterday. Went pretty well. Got some freelance work coming up here. So actually, it's here, in fact. So I just gotta get moving on it. But officially got the green light. So where? Professor, how you doing? Here? Here? Freelance work here? No, I won't be doing it here. I don't see it. I won't be doing it on stream. I actually thought about that sometime. I was like, would anybody want to see any developer streams? But I can't do it without like doxing myself because right now they're all kind of like local local businesses I've been working with. So, oh, not here, there. I would, seriously, would you? Yeah, I'd have to figure out a way to do it without doxing me and others. I have actually had some ideas of. I would like to build some fun stream stuff that I could then share out with my friends. Functionality that then they could use as well. Useless fact for was it Bogan? For Bogan. Henry Cavill's having a baby. It should have been you. It should have been me. The oldest known vegetable is the pea. And it sounds like Spooky would love that fact. The oldest known vegetable is the pea. There you go. If I dox myself on stream but no one is watching, did I really dox myself? Thank you, Gregor Mendel. Is that the inventor of the pea? If I suppose, Professor, you kind of have doxed yourself, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Again, the thing that I think that I dread is, and I don't know, like it's one of those things where I'm just torn, right? Isn't Gregor Mendel the one that cross-pollinated beans or something? That was the monk that did the genetic work around creating pea hybrids. Huh. Okay. Prof, I hate to ask, but how is your Fallout going? Or is it dead? I do, but I don't really care. I understand why people are worried about it. For me, my biggest concern is if like my track kids were to find me on Twitch, and then the like school administration would be like, that's inappropriate. Like they shouldn't be able to chill with you in streams and whatnot. Especially when I play. I mean, shoot, just a couple days ago we saw breasts on stream, you know, in this game, and so it's just one of those things where I'm not going to change the games that I play. Like I play the games I want to play because I want to play them. And so I've just generally just kind of kept my track life separate from my stream life. And I've seen some evidence that maybe that wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world if they were to combine, but I just know for a fact that I can continue doing this if they don't ever combine. You know what I mean? Like, so I know without a doubt I can keep streaming when they're separate, right? So that's why I still just kind of keep my identity under wraps, you know? Or at least try to. Now, I say there's evidence that it may not be such a big deal because one of the former coaches, he ended up taking a different job. He was not, like, fired. He took a different job. There was a huge upgrade for him. He would, like, stream on TikTok and stuff. And the kids would, like, they knew his account and everything. They knew when he was streaming. And so I'm like, well, there is kind of some precedent there. But the difference is he was our strength and conditioning coach and baseball coach. So they're going to get more of the benefit of the doubt. In my case, I'm just the track coach. So, you know, I tend to not get a benefit of the doubt. They'll just be like, oh, we don't like that you're doing that. Just stop. And they wouldn't care to understand the finer details of things. Like, well, you know, it's really not a big deal. And here's why. No, we don't care. I'll cross-pollinate your beans. I thought it was dead, but it worked yesterday. Going, all right, that's good. No thanks. Look forward to catching another stream of it. Still trying to steal from that lady's ex. I am trying to steal... Yes, what am I doing, actually? Was it the chest? Steal the trunk key from the farmer's wife. So I need to pickpocket from the wife. And she is occasionally outside. So if she comes outside, I should be able to do it. I think. I've been getting caught way more easily than I thought I would, though. So, I don't know. I'm just going to wait. Maybe she'll come outside here.
Someone saw you stealing.
Oh,
shoot. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
They found me while I was waiting. Okay, I got to try to talk my way out of this, but it's probably not going to work. Don't mess with me.
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I am? You better watch your step, or I'll make things so hot for you, you'll be lucky to get a job slopping out piss pots.
Aye, right. I've gone all weak at the knee.
Amazing. I freaking failed that one. All right. Yeah, I can pay, but he's going to take all of my stolen stuff, and I don't want to give him all my stolen stuff. So, flee?
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You've committed a crime, and I'm arrested.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get out of here. Run away! I'm not giving you all my stolen goods, sir. I think, though, now, I don't mind paying, because it's not very expensive. But I think what I got to do now is, I gotta go to the miller. I'm not that far off anymore. Would Mercy be able to tell me the best way to get rid of ants in my yard? I have a couple ant hills in the front popping up. Should I just dump bug killer on them? Really hope that you get to relax soon. I know how stress can be. For sure. For sure. Wish that for Sorority. There's a white powder you can put in them. I think Dichotomous Earth. I'll check with him. Yeah, send him a message, huh? Gave him the heads up. He'll probably respond ASAP because it's you. I ain't that special. Yes, you are, Coleman. You stop that right now. I ain't that special.
Yeah.
You're special. You're very special in our hearts, Coleman. You mean a lot to us. Thank you, Ursa, for the celebration. I wish there was a way I could see that. I did see it in, I saw it in Nander's stream this morning, I think, as, that was pretty cool. No, you. No, you. No, we're talking about you, my friend. This is about you. All right, and I can't run. Well, I could go through Rattay, but I think I'm gonna. Well, actually, will it just trigger a cutscene if I get too close? Hang on a second. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh shoot, there was a path. Dang it, there was a path from Neuhoff I could have went down here to get to Wojciech very easily, but dang it, I'm dumb. I should have looked first. Okay, no, that's fine. We can do this. We can do this. We'll just go back. Should be fine. Reverse Ono. Timothy Chalamet cringe gif. So we're looking for, I think it's a shrine. Yeah, we're looking for this shrine just inside Neuhoff. Before we get there, we're going to kind of hang a kind of a gradual right, not the hard right over here. All right. Right before the shrine. Gradual right. Perfect. A new level in horsemanship. See, that was the reason why I was like, it's not going to be so bad if I have to turn around. Me and my horse are just going to be better friends now. I like a hard right, though. Wait, what? Like a punch in the face? I'm confused. For a little bit to the left. I said right, didn't I? But yeah, it's actually left, isn't it? I mean, what? This will be a little to the left. Look. There's the shrine. There's the hard left there, and we need this gradual left right here. And it's going to take us kind of through some trees. Oh, hell yeah. And then once we get through these, we're going to kind of just wind a little bit. There's some, there's a house in the woods here. I wonder what kind of property this is going to be. Discovered another shrine. There's a house. Is it a... I wonder if it's a charcoal burner's place. Oh, it's an herbalist. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Heck yeah. We need this. She probably sells belladonna.
Good God.
Oh, stop. Stop talking about my clothes. I just want your belladonna. All right. 8 belladonna. Oh, good price too. That's a really good price. So then I could make 8 savior schnapps. Doll maker potion. What does that do? Your muscles atrophy and you lose control of your limbs. Your entire body feels wooden and you can only move with great difficulty. Your combat skills with weapons and without are reduced by 5 for 10 minutes. Your stamina is lowered by 50%. You can't sprint. Oh, wow. Okay, so that would be good to give to somebody else, right? Henry and his bloody cudgel. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's still, there's still blood on it. Padfoot potion. Improves your hearing and lightens your step. Lockpicking, pickpocketing, and stealth skills are increased by 5 for 10 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I should try to find some recipes then. Doll maker. That was Padfoot. Okay, 555 groschen for the Padfoot potion. Or I could just buy one outright for 92. So I'd have to buy 6 of these dang things for it to pay off. Raven feathers. Recipe for poison. Preserver potion. If you're preparing for a long journey, taking provisions with you, or want to keep food fresh at home for a long time, add it to this potion to make it last longer. Oh, it's a... Okay. Nice. Lethian water. If you want to put to rights the imprudent choices of your life, all it takes is 1 mouthful and you can choose your perks anew. Okay, so that's a reset potion. Forgot what hair of the dog does. It's okay, yeah. You get rid of alcohol effects. Embrocation, relieving pain, restoring the suppleness of youth to an infirm body of any age. So that would improve like if I have a concussion or something, I think. Think you need that Padfoot? Yeah. Can you make a blow dart with it with the raven arrow? I don't think so. Or raven feather? I don't think so. There are some really good potions this game. Amour potion? Ars Amatoria, or the art of love, is learning about matters of love and the affections of the opposite sex. Where talent and attraction are lacking, though, learning cannot help. This potion is always effective against such shortcomings. It's a love potion? But like... What do you do with that? Does she have one? She does. Other people will look up to you. Your charisma is increased by 5 for 10 minutes. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this going to make somebody love me? What kind of freaking witchcraft is that? Artemisia potion. Bitter herb liquor that will put strength in your blood, but also bewilder your eyes with strange visions. Your strength and warfare skill are increased by 5 for 10 minutes. That would be good. Bane potion. Consumption causes strong nausea and massive health losses leading to death. Gradually depletes 110 health points. That'd be great to put in some like, I wonder if I could cover an arrow with that or something. Goro Ursa Koro Spooky Blue. Okay. Belladonna grows in clearings and in leafy woods, but is best not to seek it at all. Well, I need it. Chamomile brew. Won't miraculously cure anything, but it will fortify health and heal slowly over a long period. Adds 200 health over a 5-hour period. Can be used together with marigold decoction or Lazarus potion. There's a cockerel potion too. Restores energy, wakes you up and keeps the drowsiness away. Increases energy by 20. This would be really good to have. And 10 nourishment. A cockerel potion. And those probably never go bad. Okay, so that's a cheat. Oh, but it's 10% alcohol. That's still a cheat code to food. And then you can work on your drinking ability while having it. I think I need to learn that. That would actually be really good. Embrocation is good. Okay. The thing is, it's probably going to have... oh, actually, maybe I can't learn it, though. It was cockerel potion. Yeah, she doesn't have a recipe for it. Had to go outside for a minute. I almost melted. It's freaking terrible out there, right? That humidity is just awful. So I could buy... maybe I'll buy some cockerel potions then. 10 nourishment, 20 energy is fantastic. Let's go ahead and add maybe 3 of them. And do I have anything I can sell her? Not really. Not really. Okay. And then do we have... Let's see. We need to buy these belladonnas. And hopefully she has a crafting bench I can use. Belladonnas. We're going to take all of them. Okay. And let's haggle this down a bit.
Can we do something about the price?
Hate when it's this hot. And well, like the humidity as well is just terrible. Okay, let's try to get 145.
Satisfied?
Not gonna like it.
I'd almost shake on that.
We can do 150 for sure. Should be able to do 150.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Truly, I hate the heat. The only fun part is if I have a pool, but I don't have a pool. Or if you have a river, right? That helps too, doesn't it? Can I go in here? She's letting me use the alchemy workbench. Fantastic. Okay. I need to see now too. I've got belladonna. How much nettle do I have? I have 10 nettle. I'm gonna need 16 nettle. Does my horse have any? My horse does. Okay, I need 6. 6 of these. Perfect. Okay. Now let's hope I don't like mess any of these up, huh? We're gonna be just doing a lot of alchemy now. Save your schnapps. It is 1. Oh, wait. I can kind of read this a little bit better. 2 belladonnas. Okay, I'm dumb. I can only make 4 savior schnapps. Just over a month till mermaids. It's soon. Real soon. Feel like I'm enveloped in heat and can't breathe too well. River was perfect, yes, although that day wasn't super hot. It's true. It wasn't terribly hot. All right. Let's prepare. So we need 2 belladonnas. Yeah, I can read this a little bit better now that I've learned to read. Whoever drinks this potion shall save his game and his soul, and though he should succumb to death, even shall he return to life. Prepare wine, 2 handfuls of belladonna, and 1 of nettle. Boil the nettles for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna, drop in the belladonna, and boil for 1 more turn. All right. Okay, let's prepare it. We can't auto brew it yet. It was wine, right? Wine. Right? Yeah, prepare wine. Witchcraft. Making potions is just kind of fun though. Like, I don't know. This is probably my favorite mini game of this game. All right, so we boil nettle for 2 turns. 1 handful of nettle in here. Okay. Pull the bellows. All right. Boil that for 2 turns. In the meantime, we'll grab 2 handfuls of belladonna to put into the mortar and pestle. Well, into the mortar. Okay. That goes there. Pull the bellows a second time. And then use the pestle. I love watching the texture change. There it goes. Add these to the cauldron. Boil 1 more turn. You don't really need the sand glass in this game because the when you pull the bellows, they only boil for 1 turn anyway. Love a mortar and pestle. OMG. I was actually I was kind of thinking like, should I get a mortar and pestle? I wondered what all I could use it on for. Like how far it extends, you know? All right, let's make sure I didn't forget anything. Drop in the belladonna and boil for 1 more turn. Okay, we're good. And I'm going to confirm this I'm pretty sure this only makes 1 savior schnapps. Brewed savior schnapps. Look at my inventory. I don't have any more inventory than that. Okay, hang on 1 sec. Savior schnapps. I have 1. Okay. So at a certain point, alchemy, let's see. We get a perk point at level 3. So whenever this does go up, we're at 27% progress. Whenever this does go up, we need to see if we can use one of our perk points like right away. There's one called Witcher. Potions will fill you up 30% less, which means you can drink more of them and more often. Oh, hell yeah. That's our toxicity, baby. Increased toxicity. Cured or cooked food in your inventory will spoil 20% more slowly. Water of life. Healing potions will heal you 50% more, but also intoxicate you. The stronger the healing effect, the drunker it will make you. Okay, so none of those are amazing. I think I'll use the Witcher ability. When brewing, you can make one extra mistake without affecting the result. Poison applied to a weapon will remain on the blade longer. Potions you brew yourself have a 20% higher selling price. Bundle Alchemist. When you successfully brew a potion, you get one extra. Doesn't apply to auto brew. That I need. That's level 10, though. You cannot auto brew potions you've brewed once before, but you can only brew one. Auto brewing will produce 3 potions for the price of 1. That's awesome. So eventually you get to be, you'll be drowning in Save Your Snaps, but not yet. If the lawn needs water in this heat, you can try washing them out first. Hose in them with stuff from store may work, but I'd go with a granular bait that they will eat and take out the nest that is focused and less chance of affecting good guys. Ooh. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't been washed away with the amount of rain we've had. Used it a lot when I had one. It ground up eggshells for my garden beds and all kinds of stuff. Really? Have you ever used it to grind up coffee beans by chance? Because that was what got me thinking about it. I was like, you know, I can see it for cooking for sure, but I'm like, could I use it for anything else too? Like coffee? I don't know if it'd be the best for coffee beans. I think it might take forever. All right, we were at 27%. I'm curious how, I'm just curious how much will improve with each potion, because I can do 3 more Save Your Snaps. So, we'll just kind of chat while we go through this. Kind of cool to... I think I understand this well enough. I won't have to refer to it too much. We can kind of just mindlessly go through making some of these potions here. Oop, forgot to do the boil. Have to take a look for some granular bait. Yeah, where's the best place to get that? We actually haven't had ants too bad this year, but we've had them before. I feel pretty fortunate we haven't really had them this year. Maybe coming to surface because of the rain. Ooh. They're getting flushed out from underground, huh? Or just under the surface, I should say. I mean, it's technically underground. Not coffee beans, but I think you could. We used to make jokes about that at Starbucks when our industrial grinder, my nickname in college, would break. I have a teeny tiny one for herbs and mustard seeds, etc. Cappy, hello, and yes, that's the best. I don't know, it just seems kind of cool. I don't know, like it just seems cool. Like you seem like if you came up to me and you told me, yeah, I use a mortar and pestle, I'd think, oh my God, you're so freaking cool. How do I get to be cool like you? And your answer would be, well, you also have to use a mortar and pestle. All right, done. All right, we can do this 2 more times now. It is funny, I have to read the book every time in order to auto-prepare the stuff. Otherwise, you can do that from your own inventory. You can equip things, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, you just choose it here, and then it pops up over here. All right, 1 nettle. Hey, Teacher Gamer, how you doing? Is this Henry's Murder Hut? Oh my God, I wish. I should, I was gonna say, I could make nice with the herbalist that lives here, and then we just murder everybody together. Or I could just kill her and take it for myself. But she's actually very helpful. She has a lot of different recipes and potion ingredients, so I kind of need her. So I think maybe trying to convince her to murder everybody with me would be the better option. Yeah, kill the herbalist, become the herbalist. Man, tell you what, it was the first herbalist from The Witcher 3. I think we were talking about moving in together. They knew what they were doing with her, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. They knew what they were doing. Also depends what kind of ant they are. Home despot, Lowe's. Not sure what home good company you have in foreign countries. As in Canada. Hey Kyler, how you doing? It is it's kind of like a what would we call this? Like aquamarine? maybe? And thank you. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shoot. What did I do last? I added... Okay, I haven't boiled yet, right? God, I hope I didn't boil it. I don't think I boiled it. Boiled it? Turquoise? Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, kind of turquoise. Less vivid than turquoise, I would say. My gut says turquoise. What color do they call it on the site? Exclamation merch would give you the answer for what it's worth. The true color. Because, yeah, you got some lighting changes in here. I reached a new level in alchemy. Let's see here. So I was... How many of these did I have now? I've got 2 belladons. I can do 1 more. Okay, so I gained 73% experience in 2 potions in that case. Let's become the Witcher now. Okay. And that was the perfect amount of XP. Memorial Day sale in June. Is that still going on? Well, if it is, I'm not going to be able to fix it before the end of stream. Oh, just because the command. I think it might have been updated, though. Oh, man. Henry is falling asleep here. Aqua is my final answer. What is it called on the site? Because I actually don't remember. People who have actually used gasoline on the freaking a flamethrower on their ants? Dude, I might fall asleep here. I hope not. Wait, am I out of nettle? Second. For some reason, he's not grabbing the nettle. Why? I have plenty of nettle. Okay, hang on, let's escape this. Would I be too tired to make potions? That wouldn't... I'm not that tired yet, right? My energy's 25. Tiredness. You are exhausted. You cannot concentrate, and your speech is not so persuasive as usual. Also, your charisma is taking a hit. Eventually, you'll start fainting. Yeah, I should still be able to make potions, though. Pretty sure. Maybe it's just a bug. Yeah, okay, maybe... What the heck this is all about? I can't do anything. Oh, probably because I have to add the wine first. You might not be able to do anything before you add wine. I didn't really realize that. I always had ants really bad when I was growing up. It was gross. Gross. We actually had... We had a decent amount of ants, too. At my child, like my first... I don't know. What do you call that? My parents moved when I was about 10. So the first house I lived in, I guess, or first home I remember living in, my first childhood home, that house was really bad about ants. They just look like regular black ants, but I don't know much about ants. Me either. Other than citronella ants, I know about those. We had those here one time. That was gross. Freaking... The Loot's Rip emote. Nice. Sugar ants is just southern slang. Apparently they're pharaoh ants. First timers, we had Texas sugar ants. Think you stopped them and they're back a week later. Dang. Parents didn't really do much about it, so they would get really bad. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what we did for it either, to be honest. I do remember getting different containers, so they couldn't get in our food as much. All right, that was the last of the Savior Schnapps I'm able to brew. Man, this tiredness really does affect your you a lot more than I was thinking. He's blinking heavy every 5 seconds. 4 Savior Schnapps. That's very cool. Can I sleep here? I can sleep and save. I don't think she's going to like that very much, but I'm going to try anyway. Try, I don't know, 3 hours? Just get energy up to 50? Okay, maybe the herbalist and I we're in tight here because she didn't seem to care. Shirt color is ocean blue on the page. Oh, really? Ocean blue? This is definitely not blue. Hang on a second. Now you got me curious here. That's a little racist. Oh my gosh. Here, let's check this. I don't know if I looked at this on my phone before. Simple Party Viking shirt. It's called Heather Mint. That's the color I've got. Heather Mint. But it definitely looks more blue than I think the it appears on the screen. But yeah, that was the one I got, was the Heather Mint. So if you're looking at the merch, this is what Heather Mint ends up looking like, which does seem kind of different. Oops, no, you're good. You're good. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. How are you doing? How did that make you feel when they moved? Sad. Nice, you guys know some of the obscure ones. Most of the time they are prevalent ants or pavement ants outside and odorous house ants inside. Also, the big guys are carpenter ants. Those ones are those more destructive, the carpenter ants? Well, you'd think they'd be more constructive. Will she care? Like, can I just steal all of these herbs from her? It just says gather. Doesn't say anything about rob or steal or anything. Okay. Oh, she only has sage, though. Nothing else I can keep. Yeah, I would love to live in this hut. This would be a great hut to live in. But I kind of need her. She sells good stuff. So I cannot kill her. Bad pun. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. All right. Take a look at this here. Ooh. We are... Actually, I think I'm going the right way. If so, this is going to curl around to the left. And it does. Okay. Yeah, we want to go... hang a left around here. We should come up... Oh, wait. No, I'm over here. Oh, shoot. Shoot. If I turn left, I'm going the opposite. I need to turn right, and then we should come to a river. Should come along a river at some point. If we're going the correct way. It does look like we're heading towards the riverbed. Heather's the visual texture, so technically mint. That's true. Anyone seen the AI summary of comments on Facebook? It's actually wonderful not to have to read the comments. I have not. But that's a scary thought. AI learning from Facebook? Considering the types of things I see on Facebook? What game? What game is this that I'm playing? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance. If that's what you're referring to. Okay, we just crossed this river, so now we should be pretty much home free until we get to, well, I mean, assuming we don't get ambushed. Are we going along the river? We are, yes, okay. So we should be getting to Wojciech real easy. Assuming there's no ambush happening in here. If there is, we will try our best to just sprint right through it. Usually they leave a little something on the road for you to stumble on. Maybe like a log. They try to get you off your horse. It is about that time of day that they would be ready to start. Oh, okay. That kind of worried me for a second. They would try to get you to, you know, lure you into a trap. The roads are not safe. Okay. All right, Wojciech. Hey, Correa, how you doing? My favorite loot goblin. How are you doing? Welcome back in. Very tired. My brain is working. You're good. You're good. I can flood the stream with bug knowledge, but I don't type fast enough. Actually, the carpenter ants don't eat wood. The nest in is already decaying wood most often, so you don't have an issue before they move in. Okay. Is the horse high? Is it supposed to be? Miller Wojciech, please talk to me. Okay, good.
My respects to you.
I didn't know. I was hoping it wasn't too late. All right, I've done what you've asked.
I've done as you asked.
Just ate breakfast? What'd you have?
Henry. I look forward to the latest news from Talmberg. I hope Captain Robart rubs the commander's nose right in it.
Man, this guy's voice is just too much. All right, I got 175 groschen. Hell yeah. All right. I have some stolen goods, but not in my inventory, so I'll have to get them for my horse before I sell them.
Have you got any more jobs for me?
Of course, you're just in time. I could do with a horse, and since I'm setting the task, I'll go further. I'd like a strong stallion direct from the Merhoyed stables.
Ooh, stealing a horse.
Mean feet, you're asking.
As well I know.
Oh, I love honey bunches of oats.
Hey,
Freaking love honey bunches of oats. If it was high, I'd say, get off. Get off your high horse. Actually, Pebbles, I think, is a relatively small horse, so probably not too high. Yeah, I'll definitely steal a horse, though.
I'll steal that horse for you, but the reward had better be worth it.
don't worry. But you'd best not come back with some old nag.
Good luck to you.
Okay. I gotta find a really good horse to steal. Does it say? Wojciech is another miller making unlawful money on the side. He might have some work for me. Steal a horse from the Merhoyed stables. Okay. How far is that, actually? That's pretty far. Okay. That's fine. I'm just racking up bounties at this point. Okay. Let's take the stolen items. I actually don't have... A lot of them are not marked as stolen anymore because I've had them long enough. They're not spicy. We do have at least 2 things, though, that are considered stolen. So let's... Also, I think the millers give me better prices right now, too.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right.
Don't call your mom a nag. So mean.
Do about
My mom. My mom. Ooh, and they sell lockpicks, too. Yep, forgot about that. Who needs a key? That would help with my lockpicking and a treasure map. So let's sell... Ooh, okay. My reputation is decent, but yeah, even still... The value of this stuff was showing as like 200 and some. The reliable blade was like 400 some groschen, and the spiked warhammer was like 200 some. And I'm selling it for basically like, shoot, 10% for that one. I don't know. This just seems not fair. But maybe that... Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what hardcore mode is about. Is it hardcore mode? More work gotta go. Don't worry, Mersa. We appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for dropping the knowledge on us, and best of luck. The reliable blade. It's going to take me a long time to get my agility up to level 8, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that. I think this is just... Hang on a second. Let me read real quick on the hardcore mode. KCD hardcore mode. I feel like that's got to be a... the difficulty setting is why this stuff is just not worth very much. Let's see. Hardcore mode is brutal even for the experienced players because although the changes to actual gameplay are few, they're mostly as they are mostly stat tweaks. There are some changes that severely impact the way the players will actually have to play it. Funnily enough, upon starting a new hardcore playthrough, you have a 90% chance of dying in the menu screen, which we found out. Chests of the non-DLC treasure maps will be missing. The high-end gear. Autosaves from quests are disabled. Items purchased from traders are much more expensive. Maybe that's why. I'm seeing the selling cost of this, and this is the normal sale cost for me. Repair kits and repairing of vendors will cost significantly more. Let's see. Health potions take much more time to take effect. Eating from communal pots or food only provides 5 nourishment. You cannot fast travel. You cannot see where you are on the world map. Top bar loses compass indicators. Points of interest such as vendors or quest markers only appear once you get close enough. Some perks have different functionality. Bar in the bottom screen is removed. As such, you can never tell how high or low you are. The following: HP, stamina, enemy HP, and horse stamina. Okay, and then there's the negative perks. So yeah, I don't think I'm selling them for less. I think they're just they're worth more to the seller. Love you, Mersa. Stay cool. We have sweet potato on the counter wrapped in the plastic bag. I caught Sabine on the counter trying to eat through the plastic. Really? Read like, love you, have a good day at school. Yeah. Is intended to read like that. All right, so let's sell this and this. And then, I don't know if I have any... Oh, I do have some other stolen stuff. Silent shoes are stolen. Looking for those red steel indicators, and that's it? Okay. Other than that, it's just regular stuff. I mean, I can sell them regular stuff. It's just I could have sold those to anybody. He does have a decent amount of coin on him here, so might as well sell some of this. Let's see. Green hose. Not very good. Gray hose, not very good. Linen shirt. Not very good. Old shirt. Great. Okay. That might be just about everything I need to sell, huh? And sell... Yeah. All right. Try to haggle this here.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so...
Turn it... Wait. Pornhub turning itself off in Kentucky now? What does that mean? That was like a law?
Agree?
A nice sum. Just...
The age
below your
verification
demands
laws.
a little.
What, out of the loop, I guess you could say. What,
Since it's you.
A nice...
He's still not going to take that? Oh, come on, man. Fine.
Aye, for that amount.
All right. What time is it? Okay. I think he'll still... Hopefully he'll still sell to me. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so here's a great example. Let's find something that I won't be able to use. Agility is 5. What is my normal agility? Oh, I could use that normally, so let's not sell that one. Granddad's old sword I can. Hunting sword? Could use that too. But I probably won't. If I have the burger sword, I'll probably use that instead. Okay. So this hunting sword, if we take this, it says it's worth 134. Let's take this and try to sell it.
I've got some good...
All right.
All right. Sell hunting sword. Yeah, it's worth 12.3. Jeez Louise. Freaking terrible. But at least I'm gaining reputation.
I've got some good...
All right.
My reputation, well, sort of. My reputation's still the same. Okay, let's get some of these other items I won't use. I don't think I'll probably use... I definitely am not going to use that axe. Oh, we are carrying around a lot of arrows. An additional bludgeon I won't use. Morgenstern, can I use this? 6 strength. What is my normal strength? Ooh, my normal strength is 5. I actually will be able to use that really soon. Or no, wait. Oh, shoot. My normal strength is... Wait, did this not... That's temporarily reduced by 2? Oh, I know why. Because I'm a savage. That's why. Okay. So normally I will actually, when I'm out and about, I can use that. So I'm not going to sell that one. That's going to be a much better blunt instrument than my bludgeon. Robber's sword is pretty crappy. So I could sell that. That's also 5 pounds. Okay, let's sell that. Sea axe. Shield with Tomberg Crest. We'll sell those. Spiked Club. Is that better? That is still better than my bludgeon, and that's something I can use right now. Okay, so I'll probably use the Spiked Club. And then I've got a ton of bows that are not going to be worth very much at all. South has been putting through laws that require age verification for adult sites. The problem is there's no plan there, so basically all the liability and compliance falls on the site. So they're basically just turning off access in the states that pass them. As I understand it, cybersecurity isn't cheap, and the burden shouldn't be on the company's to secure ID/social security info unless you're a creditor. Holy crap. Have to attend an all hands? They put an all hands at 10 a.m.? Or shoot, even earlier than that? My goodness. That seems illegal. But also, hopefully it's not bad. Have a good time, Lady Iron. Cheap wine, drinking water. The wine was going to help me with my drinking ability. Drinking water, though, doesn't really matter. So I think I'll just go ahead and sell that just for the weight. Mead is also going to help with my drinking ability. Comfrey and nettle. Comfrey. I don't know what to use for comfrey. Kids shouldn't have access to those sites either. They shouldn't. They certainly shouldn't. Villagers. Bo. You, where are you? I won't be able to use that for a little bit yet. So let's take that. Hazel bow I can use. Let's see. That is... Ooh, okay. Dogwood bow I could use anytime. I should be able to use... I'll be able to use this one anytime too. So let's hang on. I've got 2 of these. So let's take 1 to sell. And we'll sell... This one I can use anytime. So I'll actually hang on to this. One of them. Okay, ash bow. I already have those. Sell that. Okay. Think that'll be pretty good. And we also dropped a lot of horse carry weight here. All right. And then what bow am I currently using? I think it was an ash bow. Yeah. Okay. So I can sell... Wait, what's a... Hang on a second. This yew bow and hazel bow. Hazel. I didn't realize I was carrying that around. Huh. Yes, but the government gave a poop about it. They'd have the infrastructure to help those companies secure that info. Same way they do with liquor companies. Yeah. If you're the type of website where age should be restricted, it seems like you should have to pay for that service. I agree. I also think corporations are the bane of society, so I kind of like the idea of screwing them over. But I agree the gov should be putting those things in place. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, right? Because it's the government that sets the laws, right? Like the government has determined that you should be 18 in order to see those types of things, or 21 to be able to consume those types of things, right? Which is, I mean, at least not entirely arbitrary, but somewhat arbitrary. Considering like the drinking age is not the same in every country. You know, just as an example. I don't know. Interesting, just kind of... what do I call that? I don't know, just interesting to think about. Dogwood bow or hazel bow? Oh, wait. Okay, behind these hazel bows. The yew bow, I'll be able to use... Let's see... I will be strength level 5. Agility. Okay. I'll be able to use the yew bow pretty soon. Maybe I don't sell that one. Let's put that to, on the horse, and then we'll sell these others. All right. Because it's not worth that much anyway. All right.
I've got some...
All right. Sell. Bardiche. Oh. Sell that. Do I sell my bloody bludgeon since I can use the... I think I do, actually. I think I'll give the murder weapon to... I think I'll give that to Wojciech here. We're going to sell the robber sword, the shields, and then all of these bows. Right? Okay. Armor, we don't care about the scarf. Black and yellow hood. We don't care about these old boots. And that's actually it for that. Okay. Food. Not going to sell any of that. And then let's see. What do we want to sell? Anything in here? Nothing in there. That's it. Not getting a ton of coin from him. It is somewhat arbitrary for sure.
Right, so
Sorry to drop a debate bomb. No, you're cool. You're cool. I honestly, like I said, I think this is just interesting. It's always good to be thinking. You know what I mean?
What do you
This is
say
just
to this?
interesting stuff to think about.
close. Drop the price a bit more. And
Such an advocate for
we'll
preserving kids' innocence, maybe to a fault. I'm with you. My cybersec side comes out. We don't help companies be more secure than find them when they get hacked. Yeah.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Not to a fault. Kids lately are growing too quickly, facing things I never had to at their ages. Thinking is overrated and dangerous. Agreed. Agreed. We should definitely all just let the government think for us, right? And other companies. We should just let everybody think for us. Sorry, that's very much a joke. All right. Oh shoot, I got to put these on so that I can actually clean them too. That was, I'm pretty sure, one of the talking head points about COVID. So apologies if that triggered anybody. That was meant 100% in jest. Anyway, okay. I've done a good job selling stuff. Now I don't really care if I get fined. So if people want to pull me over and yell at me for pickpocketing and murdering and all that stuff, I don't really care, because I'll just pay the fine. All of my stolen stuff has been sold, so they don't have anything to take from me, which is how I wanted it. Totally fair and valid, Ghost, and I know for a fact that you care about kids and keeping them safe. Just want to make that clear. All right, let's go back to Neuhoff. It is getting to be nighttime. We might be able to, I don't know, probably not going to be able to successfully pickpocket here. But we could stop along at the alchemy hut. Maybe there's another bed. Because I'm assuming that the bed that I rested in the first time... Uh-oh. Is it time to test out the new club? This guy is really far from town. Yeah, it's time to test out the new club. All right. Well. Spiked club. Okay. And it's interesting when I go here. Can you equip these? I don't know why these ones are not kind of grayed out like the rest are. I'm not really sure. Okay, spiked club. It does more damage. We're going to go ahead and equip that. I don't know how much access you give kids tech to the internet, because obviously very culturally important, but how do you keep them safe? That is a valid question too. Do your best and give them the tools to be as safe as possible. Yeah. Yeah. At a certain point too, I mean, you have to, yeah, educate. But at some point too, you're going to have to there's going to have to be some trust, right? Which is scary for sure. Okay, let's begin the pickpocketing.
What in God's name is he up to?
I gotta change the armor out a little bit here. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what's gonna happen with my horse here. New level in stealth and a new perk in pickpocketing. Heck yeah. All right. Pickpocketing. What did we get here? Comrade. Increase your chance of pickpocketing someone with the same charisma level as you have. Such people are usually dressed similarly. That could actually be kind of nice. Charisma, though. My charisma is actually fairly high. Diminishing returns, though. Too safe, and they go out into the world with lack of street smarts and end up in more danger. Exactly. Trying to walk the lines hard. Yeah. Reveal stats for half the items in a pickpocketing victim's purse. Immediately reveals one of the items in a pickpocketing victim's inventory. The hidden pockets. When arrested and searched, you'll keep some of the stolen items in your inventory. I'm going to keep that one. Okay. This guy is actually really good at determining that I'm pickpocketing from him. So I think he's probably gonna notice me before I successfully steal this. Oh, maybe not. And a pretzel, and it's clobbering time.
Shit! What's this?
I don't understand how I always miss that second one. New level in strength and a new level in mace. That's why we murder, friends. For the stat boost. For the stat boost. And then we can immediately sell all of this crap to, we can sell all of it to, Wojciech. He prefers to buy stolen stuff, but, you know, he will unknowingly buy my murder stuff, too. Put it behind this bush here. Welcome back, Swordy. You're just in time. We just killed our fifth victim. This is the bonker of Bohemia at work here. Buy my goods. Don't mind the blood. Almost thought I was going to say you reached a new level of murdering. I mean, I kind of have. Loot Spot is just killing it today. How many sex bots is that? Murder huzzah. Never mind, back out. How was your meeting? Nice job, Loot Spot. Yeah, Loot Spot's killing it. Killing it. All right. Yeah, that spiked club does do more damage, it turns out.
I've got some good...
All right.
All right. Sell. Oh, these are marked as stolen. Okay. Stolen from a murdered man. I don't know who's really going to miss him if we're being honest, but fine. We'll sell all of it because I don't care about any of it. All I care about is the money. Oh, that spike club isn't stolen. Yellow hood. Okay. I didn't get very much. Didn't get very much. The real reward is the skill boost from pickpocketing and murdering wayfarers. Oh, I didn't mean to haggle that.
Let's talk about the price.
Bot's name was too close to yours. What was it?
All right, so...
Stragost V.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
All right, there we go. Okay, probably not the best to be making this journey at night, but I don't know if the miller has a bed here that I can sleep in or anything I could sleep on. I'll try to find something. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. This is just a villager. Okay, no, those beds are taken. Okay. Those aren't beds, but they're sleeping on them anyway. And that might be it over here. Shoot. I was hoping ideally I could just stay here. The real reward was the friends you bludgeoned along the way. The real reward was the murdering I got to do. That's thistle. Yeah, I don't think there's a bed over here. Son of a gun. Okay, I guess the real question is, do we think I could make it back to the alchemy hut over here? The herbalist hut before, like, I don't know. I'm worried about an ambush along the way because it is nighttime. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Shame you can't push them out and take the bed like in Minecraft. Yeah, unfortunately you can't do that. Okay, we're just trying to go north here. Which route is north? This one? This. Okay, as long as we don't come up on something that makes my horse rear up, we should be okay. It's just that you... Yeah, I mean, like, I can't see that far ahead of myself. Right? And do I have... Yeah, I have my lighter clothing on right now. This is being kind of risky. I could use a Savior Schnapps. But also, if I make it, then I don't need to use one. You know? Fingers crossed, everybody. So nerve-wracking. Because if we see something on the road, I just got to turn around and sprint away. Okay, there's the river crossing. That means I am right here. Okay, so we just need one more bend in the road, kind of uphill to the right. And I will have successfully made it. Back and I ate too much? What'd you get, Kirk? What'd you get? All right. Gosh, this was way more nerve-wracking than I thought it was going to be. Okay, this is the path to the herbalist hut. I feel like she only has that one bed. And I was able to sleep in it because she was, you know, up and about. But maybe there's a separate bed. I don't know. I guess that's what we're going to find out. And that's what we're here to find out. Okay. Let's see. Is she in there? Yeah, she's in that bed. It's a private area now. But I could try to pickpocket from her. Yeah, that's her one and only bed. Dang it. Dang it. I figured that was the case, but I had to check. Because if by some odd chance she had a secondary bed, that'd have been great. That would have been great. Okay. Well, if we sit here, we could do some studying. Let's see. We have some books. I could read about grasses and herbs. Is that the only... That's the only book I've got. So if we try to read this book here. In response to massive demand, this book contains 100 pages entirely dedicated to the phenomenon of nettles. All right. How long could we read here? Probably only about this. 100% progress if we read for 7 hours straight. We can read 100 pages in 7 hours. And that will also improve my reading ability. But then this book can be sold. New level in reading herbalism and, well, actually a couple herbalisms. You already read this book from cover to cover. Heck yeah. All right, we can sell that book now, and that is the only book that I own, so I'll need to buy a new book. At some point. Met a friend for breakfast at a local breakfast joint. Had chocolate chip and banana pancakes with bacon and eggs. They were delicious. Oh, man. That does sound super good. Oh, you're out. Okay, so I can use your bed now. Perfect. Okay. Let's sleep until we get to about... we could get 90 energy at noon. I'll do that. Sounds delicious, and I am hungry. I am too. Were the bananas... I
feel quite hungry.
I feel quite hungry. Were the bananas like chopped, sliced, I should say, or were they blended?
God be with you. May the Lord.
All right. Oh, she has more belladonna. I could make more savior schnapps. There's the grasses and herbs too. I think I actually will take that. Okay. Let's sell... Oh, I can't sell her that book. Interesting. Okay, she can sell me a book, but I can't sell her a book. Seems kind of a... Seems to be a bit of a ripoff, but all right. Does she have the cockerel potion recipe? No. Nope. She doesn't. Let's see. I wouldn't mind getting another... I wouldn't mind getting another recipe, though. I just got to figure out which one I would want. Hair of the dog. I remind myself, what does that do? Cures, it prevents a hangover, cures alcoholism, so reduces charisma by 2. Okay. Pancakes sounds so good. Thought Lutz was going to bring up the banana talk from yesterday's stream. No, I was just going to ask about if the bananas were sliced in the pancakes or on top, or if they were blended inside. Blend it into the batter and slice some to the top. Okay. These pancakes are massive. They give you 3. Oh, I love it when places give like make the huge pancakes. So awesome. Bane potion would be nice to have, but that's expensive as well. But that would really help. I love this. So whoever shall brew this potion, let him be warned that he is toying with his very soul and with eternal damnation. For anyone who is struck by or imbibes a single drop shall be beyond all help. It is good for hunting bears or poisoning the wells of foes, but beware that it should not come into the wrong hands, for it would give cause for terrible murder. Remember the Lord and do no evil. I think I might actually buy that. That could help because I am still pretty weak. So let's go ahead and add that. That's going to be the most expensive thing I've bought. And then let's buy some more belladonna. Okay. And then I don't have anything to offset this cost, so I'm going to be really relying on some haggling here. And I don't even know that I'll be able to make the Bane potion right away. I would like to have another recipe.
Well, we can try it.
I should make some waffles this weekend. The mini waffle maker we have is great, but only does 1 at a time, and it does a long time to make a batch. Wait, it only makes 1 mini waffle at a time? Let's try to go pretty low here. Let's save ourselves like 100 groschen. She's not going to like that offer.
I'd almost shake on that.
She doesn't hate it, though. Okay, 980. Okay. We might be able to get this for 950 then.
All right, sir.
Okay. Saved 70 groschen on that. I'm not upset. Okay. All right. Let's see then. This recipe, I think, is just in my... There we go. It's just in my inventory now. All right. And let's see what it takes to make that. Bane potion, fly agaric, wormwood, and belladonna. Okay. All right. I'll be on the eye for wormwood. Belladonna, I bought some. And then fly agaric, I see everywhere. So. Meeting time, Spooky. Bye, Spooky. Tell them you quit. I can't wait for this new keyboard. Dang. Yeah, what's going on with this keyboard? First time at this place, but if everything is good as that, I might have a new favorite breakfast spot. Breakfast food is like, I don't know. I just love freaking going places for breakfast. Waffle maker was a freebie bought with points from Merce's job. It's his 5-year. The company points bought that $5 waffle maker. Also, it wouldn't even buy a tin of Walker shortbread cookies. Really? Yeah, speaking of corporate greed, that waffle maker was my 5-year anniversary work gift. Jeez. Thanks for all the service. Here's a waffle maker that is too small to actually make breakfast with. Dang. Maybe I'll try to save 2 belladonna this time. Time-wise, this will probably be about the last thing I can do. Get to a good spot. I could probably make it back to Neuhoff before doing the exit save. My dad used to get a ham for his bonus at Toyota every Christmas. Really? Ham is goat. Here's your Christmas ham. Thanks for working for us. Just funny to me. Great work this year. Here's your ham. Exactly, yeah. Jeez. This coming year will be my 25-year anniversary at my school. Wow. Well, congrats on that, Professor. Also, hopefully they will do something to, like, recognize that. I hope. All right, one more boil turn here. $1,000 for every year of service would be nice. Yeah, I bet it would. I bet it would. Hope your kids treat you well just for the anniversary day. Can't expect too much. All right, let's do this 2 more times. I'm going to save the 2 belladonna so I can hopefully make a Bane potion at some point. I don't have wormwood. I wonder if she sells wormwood. I could check that out. I saw fly agaric as I was walking in here, so it'd be super easy to just go pick some if I don't, because I think it does go bad. But I wonder if the mushrooms going bad in this game matters for your potions, especially considering it's going to be a poison, you know? I don't know that it matters, but only one way to find out. Okay, that's not true. 2 ways to find out. I could also Google it. You're right. You're right. I could Google it. To whom it may concern, aka Spooky's immediate supervisors, my name is Hercules78, and I'm an enforcer for Sir Lutz of Guild Magoots. I humbly request that you let Spooky skip today's meeting so that he may continue to enjoy the company of said guild with full day's pay. Love it. And if they say that that's not all right, just remind them that you're quitting anyway. Mainly my D key sometimes takes a minute or 2 to work. I have to pound the D to get it to respond. Ursa. It's actually goofy. They has to go to any meetings at this point. That is super goofy. Like goofy movie goofy. We have people that, so I think I told you guys that my company went through a massive amount of layoffs. All right, one more time with Save Your Snaps. My company went through a massive amount of layoffs that they announced in, February or something like that. February or March. And so what they did is that as part of these layoffs is they announced them way ahead of time. And they said that basically, the people that were not invited to this meeting were invited to a different meeting in which they're being told that they're going to be terminated. And they basically they work here for 2 more months. And they get pay and severance. So it's pretty, I mean, as far as layoffs go, it's fairly generous. But yeah, the people on our, that I was working with, they didn't go to any meetings during that last 2 months at all. So yeah, the fact that Spooky only has 2 weeks and they're still calling him into meetings is pretty, yeah, I think goofy is the best word to use. It's a legit problem since D is one of my login letters to even get into my laptop. That would be a problem. I see that. To be fair, did also get an electronic scale so I can see how much weight I gained from eating waffles. Here's your waffle maker, and here's a scale. You know, just to keep an eye on how many waffles you eat. Yeah, I'll be honest. If I hated my job, which I don't, but if I did hate my job, I would have wanted to be included in that meeting, you know, where they basically told me I was going to lose my job. Because then you get two months to find a new job. You get pay and a couple months severance, which is actually, I mean, that's a pretty decent deal. But again, I don't hate my job, and I kind of like the idea that my job is going to keep paying me, you know. And it's not just going to end randomly at some point. So, Chand, good morning to you. How are you doing today? How was your day? Boots, I blame you. I bought this game yesterday. It's on super sale right now. Did you buy the Royal Edition? With the DLCs? Or did you buy the base game? Either way, I think you'll be happy about it. Even if you may hate me in the short term. There's Wormwood. Oh, it's cheap. Does she sell fly agaric? She doesn't. That's fine. I just saw some. Let me go find some of that. I'm going to try to brew a Bane, and then that'll probably be all I can do. For the day, I saw a Bane, or not a Bane. I saw a fly agaric, like, right off the path over here. Right there. Royal Edition with all the DLC was only $8. Yeah. See, that's tough to beat, right? How many did I get here? Is it food? It is other. Do they go bad? They don't go bad. Okay. Some mushrooms do go bad, though. All right. Let's buy I think it was 1 wormwood. And I hopefully I still have the 2. I do have the 2 belladonna. So we're going to make 1 Bane potion here. This would be kind of nice to have. And by kind of, I mean possibly a cheat code. I don't know how good this is yet. But seemingly it kills people very fast. And seeing as I'm weak, I'm going to need it in order to poison some bandits and whatnot. Yo, Chandis, Smoochy. That's true. I do. Don't hate my job, but the dumbasses that work there. I know. True. Too true, Kirk. All right, let's prepare this. All right. So here's the fly. I love how it's just the mushroom sitting there. All right. Belladonna, wormwood. Okay. I got to read this one more carefully. I haven't done this yet. You will need wine, a handful of wormwood, 2 handfuls of belladonna, and a fly agaric. Boil the wormwood for 2 turns. Okay. All right. I need wine and then wormwood for 2 turns. It was 1 wormwood. It's okay, Chan. I still blame Luce for getting me hooked on Stardew Valley and Sea of Thieves. To be fair, everyone should be hooked on Stardew. Luce is an influencer. There you go. Said the magic word. I agreed about Stardew, honestly. Stardew was... Loved it. 1 wormwood. Boil it for 2 turns. Okay. Wormwood goes here. Same texture as nettle. Would you look at that? Boil for 2 turns. It was great being back in Sea of Thieves yesterday. It's been a minute since I'd played. Coleman and I played, it'd been a little while. It was before Safer Seas was released. We tried doing one of the, basically the Shores of Gold Tall Tale, which is my favorite of the Tall Tales, I believe. I say I believe because I truly don't remember all of them. So, because I mean, last played them, and most of all of them I played in 2018, so it's been a minute. And they were kind of scattered throughout. Let's see. Okay, leave the wormwood to cool. Grind the belladonna. It was 2 belladonnas that we got to grind up here. Okay. 1 belladonna. 2 belladonna. So true, that's a good thing, because there's so many games I would never have played if not for Luce and a few other streamers. Some of the My Time games. I did pick up Sea of Thieves for PS5. You did? Grind the belladonna. Drop the belladonna in the cauldron, but do not boil. Okay. So I'll grind this up and then put it in the cauldron, but I'm not going to boil. Loot starts Yakuza win. Give me 1 belladonna. The same number of syllables, which is perfect. I love that when they match up like that. All right, don't boil. I won't. Okay, and then finally add the fly agaric. Agaric? How do you say that? Oh, you just plop it in there. Okay, all right. And then distill. If I grab a file. Wait, how does that work? I don't know how to distill something. File. Do I grab the file? And then use the distill? I think you have to... Oh, you don't boil... You boil the distillery, right? Yes. Okay, that's what it is. All right. There we go. Okay. That should be it. That should be the Bane. How many times do I have to pull the bellows? Again, I guess? Twice. Okay. Please be correct. Yeah! Bane potion, baby. All right. Again, Yakuza has my interest. It's true. The Yakuza Like a Dragon games are fantastic. And Kirk actually gave me a couple Yakuza games. Remind me, though, do you just go, would the best play order be to start with 0? All right. And then let's see here. I think that's pretty much all the time I've got. What is my energy level? Energy's 84. That's pretty good. Nourishment is 42. Okay. I was going to try to make it back to Neuhof, but I think I'm going to have to just end it here. So we'll do a save and quit. All right. And then let's go to the tavern. I believe I have Yakuza 4 and Yakuza 6. And let me double check on that. Library. Yakuza 4 and 6. I have 4 and 6. And then, yeah, they're all called Yakuza, right? Yakuza Like a Dragon. So yeah, those are what I have. And then I do have Game Pass too. So I mean, I don't know how many are on Game Pass, or all of them are on Game Pass or what, but you can start with 0. Okay, just go numerical order. I like that it starts at 0. That's fun. That's the developer in me being kind of excited by that. They're all on Game Pass? Oh, well then shoot. Save your key then. I have Game Pass and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I do love Game Pass. Friends, let me get out some thank yous. I do have to run off. I have a meeting starting here in 1 minute. But appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. As always, enjoyed the heck out of ACD. Kirk, Coleman, and Iron, thank you so much for being mods. Nonder, thank you for the raid and our June Discord subscribers. Wes, Gabby, Peachy, and Ursa, thank you for the support over there. I also want to give a shout out to, make sure I get everybody here. Coleman for the 70 power-up bits, as well as Ursa for the 40 power-up bits. Thank you both very much. Cheers to all of you. Seriously appreciate your support today and always. Cheers. 0 is the newest one. It's a prequel. Okay, dang. Thank you for stream. Low you all. We low you too, Ursa. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Kirk. And Chand, appreciate all of you. Have an amazing day. Tomorrow is Friday. Back to the Summer Simulacra. Week 3 of the Summer Simulacra. We're going to be playing some Earthbound. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Never played Earthbound. It's the inspiration for another game coming up that I'm really excited for called Dreamed Away. So I was like, you know what? Let's check it out. Should be a good time. So friends, until then, please take care of yourselves and others. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.